Hello everybody, TARDIS Games here, and I'm back with another TyroneCraft, and today we're going to be doing a lot of things. Also, new skin. It's an oldie but goodie, I quite like it. It's blue and white and me. I like it, but today, actually first I want to apologize about the lack of videos lately. School has been taking over my life a lot, but in the past few weeks, actually, all these furnaces on top, on the roof, I want to fill all of them with half a stack of coal blocks, which is crazy. It's going to take so long. But for the past few weeks, I've been mining and doing all that. But, yeah, I've been getting all the coal I could get that my greedy Silk Touch pickaxe would like. But, this is what we got. We got this much coal, this much diamond, which is crazy, this much lapis and this much emerald, that much iron, that much gold, which we'll be converting into blocks later in the episode. But this isn't it. Oh no, that's not all the coal we have. See these two double chests? Hang on. Yeah. That's what I've been doing. So yeah, let's get these to break all the coal and stuff. Let's put everything back in this chest. Or all of the stuff that I don't need to break. So we can just, I'll actually need that in this to get down and to make the blocks. But we'll be using these pickaxes, and we'll be breaking all of this later, so I'll put that in there. And let's go break the half of the bottom chest. Pick up all the coal. Can we pick it all up? What if I... No, we can't. Crap. Let's put all the diamonds and stuff away first, and then we'll just break all the coal. So I'll put all that away, and I'll put the diamond ore in there. Can I pick it all up now? Get rid of the chest. Actually, let's do that. Put the chest down, pick up the rest. Good. So we're going to be needing to do this little by little. There are going to be a few things I'm going to want to talk about while I break all the coal and diamonds and stuff. But first thing I want to talk about, new 1.7 update. I'm so excited for this. I love it. It's kind of a lot. It'll take a while for me to get used to. Let's go sleep because I think it's night. No? Monsters nearby? See, we'll have to go fight them. Unless it's turning day. Is it turning day or is that sunset? Can't tell. Let's look out this window. Okay, the sun is rising. That's good. We'll be able to live with that. But yeah, new 1.7 update. I really like it. Again, it'll take a while for me to get used to with all the new biomes and new sound mechanics, like the all the new sound mechanics and the video settings with the render distance and frame rate stuff. And the new menu update with the super secret settings. I'm not going to go through those this episode. There's too many. I'll do that later. But, yeah. So, all the new updates. Great. So let's just place all of this coal down. But, what I want to talk about is, like I said, the 1.7 update. I want to talk about the World Series. Because the people who won, the Red Sox, are my home team, and I'm so excited about that because it's been a while since they won, I think. And yeah, so Red Sox winning World Series, 1.7 update. I want to talk about how technology is advancing so much these days. It almost seems like eventually technology will be too advanced that it won't be able to advance anymore. I want to talk about another piece of technology that I'll tell you later because it's very exciting and cool. I want to talk about another piece of technology. I'm obsessed with technology. It's kind of weird, but oh, whoa, lag. Let's talk about not the Red Sox, the 1.7 update. So all the new biomes. I am pumped for this. I love all the new biomes. Like, my favorite by far right now is the new Mesa biome with all the hardened clay, because you can just go there and quarry like literally just do an 8x8 hole in the mesa, like at the top. Just get so much hardy clay from it. And it's crazy. And the new ice spikes biome with the gigantic packed ice spikes. Let's break that. Yeah, I can't wait to go exploring in an episode. I actually already went exploring a bit. I made a tunnel in the nether and was able to get far away enough to go in some of the far lands. And I got some of the new woods, which I also really like. I like the look of the acacia wood, like the orangish, pinkish, peaches kind of look, and it's really nice. Nether portal update. You can make it any shape in between I think it's 26 by 26 thing, 26 by 26 square, and I made the 3 by 3 square in the Nether, and then 2 by 3 normal default thing. I also did the roof. You can just see it's like a strip of quartz. But what was I saying? Nether portal. Yeah, so that's all set up. Tunnel's all done. I'll show you that actually when we're done placing this layer. I'll just quickly go and show you the whole tunnel. So yeah, 1.7. What are the other new biomes? There's the savanna biome with the acacia. There's the roofed forest with the new dark oak, which I really like. It's darker than spruce, which I'm excited about that. You can just make so much more things. But oh, are we done? Are we done? We're done, yay! How do I get out? Let's just dig under, place that there, do that. There we go. So I'll go show quickly the nether portal in the thing. It's just the typical 2. And oh, great, it started raining. But this is the tunnel. I think it looks really good. It has like the 3 by 3 thing. And so this is where you go to run really quickly. You just kind of what's it called? Spam the space bar under it and you go really quick. So when we stop sprinting, we're like, gotta eat some food now. So let's go. I'll actually do the new sprint key, which I'm really like. I like that too about the update, and the fact that you can change the toggle perspective. Because before it was F5, and on my keyboard the F5 is really far from W. So if I was playing Hunger Games or something and I wanted to see if someone was behind me, I can do that. But I switched it to Grave, which controls. Which is that little squiggly thing. That little squiggly thing with the apostrophe looking thing under the escape key. And I really like that. It just makes it a lot easier. So that was the running part. This part is just ice and you can run. Or if you have a horse, you can ride with the horse. And this is the minecart piece where you just go. And we'll wait for this to come back. So what else with the new 1.7 update? I don't need that. I want to talk about all the new biomes, because oh, Skype thingy, Andrew is online. Oh yeah, what do you guys think of the tunnel? I quite like it. It kind of suits the look of our house in the first place. Wow, that rail is annoying. What sound thing do these belong under? Blocks? No, let's turn that back up. Could it be players? Oh, it's in players. Is it in players? No, it's not in players. What am I talking about? But it just softened. That's weird. But let's see, what other new biomes are there? There's the normal taiga. Oh, the podzol taiga. I really like that. Oh, glitch with the minecart. Yeah, you gotta. You end up really far away. So let's go back. Okay, so let's continue placing our things. Jeez, this is a lot of coal. But what else with the 1.7 update is there? Let's do no. Go in thing. There we go. So let's just go this way. 1.7 update. What is there to talk about in it? I'm blanking on all the new features. I can't remember, but I think when this video, if this video hits 40 minutes long, I'm just gonna stop there and then make another video with it, because I think 40 minutes is plenty long. I don't really want a good hour-and-a-half long video going up. So if this video hits the 40-minute mark, I'm just gonna pause it there and make a new episode sometime. Let's see. Oh, great. Let's talk about... Okay, well, I'm blanking on all the new features in the 1.7 update. Let's talk about World Series in baseball. Yeah. So the Boston Red Sox won, which is my hometown, and I'm excited about that because I don't know how long it's been since they won the World Series, but I know it's been a long time. So happy days, happy days. So they beat the Cardinals, and yeah, I forget the winning score. I think it was 6-1 in Game 6. But it was against the Cardinals. SNL, Saturday Night Live, made a good thing out of it. I forget what it was, but I know it was good. It's, I think last season, the season before we won, they were doing terribly, if I can remember correctly. They were just losing pretty much almost every game. And yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, but from my memory, they were just losing badly. So that's all I had to talk about. My hometown won. But let's talk about technology and how it's advancing. Eventually, I think technology is just going to get so advanced that it will never be able to get ever more efficient. But some people have said, well, as technology gets more advanced, we'll be able to see new things, because as technology has been advancing in the past, I don't know, 20 years since whatever's came out, color TV, I don't know. But no, color TV came out in the 1970s, I think. But technology's just been advancing for a long, long time. And some people have said, well, as technology is advancing, we'll be able to look at more things out in space and stuff, which is interesting, because in our observable universe, there's a lot of planets. I don't know the exact number, but a lot. More than our solar system, times 20, I don't know. That would only be 160 or something. So it's probably a good, maybe 100,000 planets we can view, planets and stars, but as technology advances, we'll be able to look at more stuff, and it will just keep advancing and advancing. And something about technology that's been happening is, I think it's a Google product. It's the Google phone. I'm not sure if that's what it's called, but it's this new phone that I think it was invented by Google, where it's there's a skeleton of the phone and and you put the pieces in. So rather than an iPhone, if the new iPhone, the new iPhone 5S and the 5C came out, which I really want, by the way. I only have the iPhone 4S right now. But what was I saying? Right, new phone. This phone has a skeleton, and all of the components that you put in are separate. So you'd put in the camera component at the top, you'd put in the small motherboard for the phone, you'd put in the speakers and stuff. And rather than needing to update your entire phone, I bet mobs are gonna spawn on this. This is gonna be bad because I don't have my sword on me. But rather than needing to update your whole phone like you do with an iPhone or an Android or whatever, you can just update a single property. So if you have a not HD camera at all, and they come out with the HD camera, and you want it, then you can just take out the camera block that you have in the phone and replace it with the new camera, rather than needing to get an entirely new phone. And I just find that really interesting because, oh, that's a skeleton, that's a zombie. But, are you gonna be able to get up here? Yes, you are, yes, you are. No, 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 get away. Back, back, die. Can I face you? No. Oh no, more spawning, I don't like this. Just use my pick. Die! I don't like you and your new ways. It's just... There's zombies on the thing yet? No? Okay. You know what? Because that's an odd number, it's really annoying me. I'm just gonna go and fix it. But, yeah, the new phones, the Google phone, I think it's called. Look it up. It's cool. It's awesome. I kind of want one when it comes out. I don't know when it comes out, but I heard they're doing it. It might have come out already. Not sure. Next thing I want to talk about. The national government. Or not the national government, but like the military, I guess, and the government have been working together to create this crazy suit that a soldier can put on. And it's literally a real life Iron Man suit when you think about it. It has all of the capabilities of the Iron Man suit except to fly. It's like pretty much indestructible, but I'm not sure if that's going to be a huge thing or not. But I heard it's a thing that they've been working on for a while. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like the Iron Man suit with the red and the gold. Hey, don't shoot at me, don't shoot at me. With the red and the gold kind of look. But, still, it has all the capabilities. Eventually, hopefully, they'll pretty it up to make it look like the Iron Man suit, because that would be awesome. So there's one more thing I want to talk about, and I actually didn't think we'd get to this because I wanted to talk about a lot, like I wanted to go into a lot of detail, but I needed the article that they wrote on all of these things, and I couldn't find them. But I did find an article on this one, so I just paused my game and opened the article. Here we go. The article is called NBC to Air Virgin Galactic Founder Richard Branson's Trek to Space. It's a really long title, but it's basically about this guy who's going to be launching things into space in 2014. And, so the beginning of the article says NBC actually, let me move it so I don't have to turn my head and I can just put it in front of my computer. There we go. So it says NBC and Virgin Galactic founder Richard Branson on Friday announced an agreement to track... hang on. I have to lower the angle of it so that I can see my hotbar in game. Just go like that. There we go. That's better. NBC, yeah. Announced an agreement to track the development of the Spaceship Two rocket plane on television, climaxing in a flight that will put Branson and his children into outer space. If all the flight tests proceed according to plan, that inaugural passenger space flight... Hey! Stop it. I don't like you. I don't like all the mobs. Can it be day, please? Please. But, an inaugural passenger space flight could take off from New Mexico Spaceport, America during a special edition of NBC's Today show next August, said Sharon Scott, president and general manager of the Peacock Productions. That's an interesting name. But, I find this really interesting, and I was just introduced it today, but I find it kind of interesting because it's like this guy and his child, his children have been like planning this for a while. I think the guy said 8 years. But it's kind of amazing that people just like that can think of like, oh, I want to go into space, but I don't want to have to go through all the qualifications. I'll just build my own double rocket ship. The guy who, or is it the guy who made it? No, it's someone else. This guy named Scott. Scott told NBC News that they're hoping for August, but it's completely engineering driven. So that means they're hoping that it'll be August of 2014, but they're not sure because it's all of engineering that needs to take place. So yeah, there's no guarantee for that. August is the desire, he says. So they hope for August, but they're not promising August, I guess they're saying. We're gonna have to go down and get more coal soon. That's gonna be bad. There's so many bad things. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah. Richard Branson, the guy who's been doing this with his children, said in a statement that Virgin Galactic was thrilled that NBC Universal will join us in our exciting first journey to space. So he's excited that NBC's Today Show will be able to film him launching this gigantic, awesome thing into space. Which I think that would be really cool as well, to have like major television program and major channel to be filming you putting this awesome thing into space. We're gonna have to go down. Don't want to go down because there are bad things. Can I jump into that water? I'm gonna try. Nope. Run for it. Make a run for it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm not gonna go through the nether portal because then it will just. Let's open that. I did a thing with redstone to make it so that one button opens both doors. But let's go and sleep. Hopefully there's no monsters nearby, or not enough monsters nearby. Yeah, good. So there we go. And let's get more coal. Let's just do that and do that. There we go. So now our whole inventory is filled with coal. Happy day, happy day. Branson also said that in this first chapter of commercial space travel, let's put this like a so we can go up. There we go. In this first chapter of commercial space travel, we will help make space accessible and inspire countless more people to join us in the pursuit of space exploration and science innovation, he said. The live television event, NBC's News Peacock Productions will chronicle the Spaceship Two project, which is what the entire project. Hey. Oh, they're gonna, let's do that and wash him away. No, wash him away. There we go. Go away. Bye. The project is called, what's it called? The Spaceship Two project, because it's kind of like two space shuttles attached to each other, so that his family can go in one. I don't know what's gonna go in the other. Storage? I don't know. We'll see. But we'll chronicle the Spaceship Two project across a world spectrum of NBC Universal brands and platforms, including NBCNews.com, NBC, CNBC, MSNBC, Sci-Fi, The Weather Channel, and more. So that's basically all of like NBC's programs. NBC is set to air a primetime special on the night before Branson's launch, followed by a 3-hour live event on Today, the Today Show, hosted by Matt Lauer and Savannah Guthrie. Brandon's 63. This guy is 63 years old. I mean, it's pretty cool. is the founder of the Virgin Group. Forbes's latest billionaire list sets his net worth at $4.6 billion, putting him at number 6 among British billionaires. This guy is a billionaire, which is awesome, and he's also British, which makes this whole thing better. And reading this whole thing, it reminded me about this thing that's going to be happening this month, hopefully. But I'll tell you that when we're done. He's due to be accompanied on Spaceship Two's inaugural flight by his children, 31-year-old Holly and 27-year-old Sam. And I think it said that Sam is like a director of a documentary thing. He's like a documental director. So this is going to be pretty awesome. The other space flyers have not been identified yet, so there's definitely going to be more people than his family. I need to occasionally look at the screen and not look at the article just so I can know what I'm doing. I'm scared of you. Okay, let's continue. The rocket plane, which is currently undergoing flight tests at California's Mojave Air and Spaceport, is designed for 2 pilots and 6 passengers. About 640 customers are paying up to $250,000 a seat for the ride. So this thing is like a big budget thing. I mean, it took probably billions of dollars just to make it, and now people are paying money, a good $250,000 to be able to fly on this thing. But personally, that's pretty awesome. So that's where we were. Deep-pocketed passengers have made multi-million-dollar journeys. Multi-million-dollars, that's so much. To the International Space Station before, but Spaceship Two will be the first privately developed spaceship to take on customers, which this is like the first thing. I mean, no one's ever done this before. They've never had people pay to have a seat on this awesome thing. Or they've never had anything like this in general. With like a family just deciding to, hey, let's invest a couple $1 billion in making, or a couple $1 million, I should say, in making this awesome double space shuttle for our family and a few other people to ride. So, multi-million, yeah. But Spaceship Two will be the first privately developed yeah, I said that. Without a doubt, Sir Richard and his children taking the first commercial flight into space will go down in history as one of the most memorable moments on television, Scott said in Friday's statement. I have no clue who Scott is. Is Scott a guy who is like a host? No, I don't know who this Scott guy is. Just says Scott. Scott told NBC News that the broadcast deal is going to start right away, in quotes. Like, is going to start right away, he says in quotes. So that pretty much means he's hoping for that, but no promises. Any milestone that happens between now and the launch will be put exclusively on our platforms. There's just 1 billion stories, and we'll have to access all of them. She said. She said. Is Scott a girl? Is Scott a guy? I don't know. Because it says she said. I don't know if Scott is a boy or a girl. Virgin Galactic, which is the company, I guess, who has been helping Richard Branson and his family put this whole thing together. Virgin Galactic has been working on Spaceship Two for almost a decade. Yeah, almost a decade. That's a good long time. I mean, I've only lived like a decade and a third of a decade, pretty much, in my life, so that's pretty good. Dating back to 2004, so 2004, that's 9 years ago. And prize-winning flights of Spaceship One, the world's first private sector space plane. So this is not the first that they've done. They've done this before, I guess, if that's what it says. so much to go in this. We're up to 30 minutes. I don't know if we'll be able to do this in the next 10 minutes. Probably not, because it took us 30 minutes to get through not even a double chest. So I think after I talk about the thing I'm going to want to talk about after I talk about this thing, we'll stop. Or whatever, 40 minutes, whatever comes first. Spaceship One, the first private sector space plane. Branson's Virgin Group in Abu Dhabi, based Abar investments have put hundreds of millions of dollars. So that's a lot, hundreds of millions of dollars. That's like $1 trillion now, into the development project. So far, Spaceship Two has been flown through more than 24 glide flights, plus 2 rocket-powered test outings in April and September. Another powered test is expected within a month. Spaceship Two's test pilots plan to start crossing the 100-kilometer high, that's 62 miles high, boundary of outer space by early next year, Branson said on Today. So, why does that keep happening? So, he's hoping that this thing, this gigantic awesome plane thing, will be able to go over 62 miles in height. During each flight, Spaceship Two is hooked up to a mothership called White Knight 2. White Knight 2, is that what it says? Yeah, White Knight 2, like knight, like medieval knight, K-N-I-G-H-T. White Knight 2 and carried up to an altitude of about 500,000 feet for launch. The rocket plane is dropped from the mothership, and a few seconds later, Spaceship Two's pilots light up the hybrid rocket engine for the ascent. After rising to maximum altitude, the plane makes a gliding descent back to the runway. So this is like an airplane, but with 2 space shuttles attached to it. This is a Talky episode. I'm sorry if people don't like that. They like the adventurous kind of stuff. This is just a Talky episode of me placing coal. What is it? Oh, the Federal Aviation Administration is expected to grant a launch license for Spaceship Two sometime during the first quarter of 2014. So that means like January, February, and March. So they're hoping that they'll be able to get this in the first 3 months of 2014. Only then would the plane be cleared to take on customers. So this plane can only take on customers if they have that launch license. Otherwise, it would be unsafe and illegal, I guess you could say. Branson and Spaceship Two's other flyers would get a rocket-powered roller coaster ride to the edge of space, a few minutes of weightlessness at the top, and a hard-to-beat view of the curving Earth between the black sky of space. We're almost done here, but I'll put the link in the description if you want to. If you want to read it all for yourself, in case you can't understand what I'm saying somehow. But where was I? Branson and Spaceship Two's other flyers. Did I read this? I just read that. What? Celebrities. A cocktail party's worth of celebrities have already made their reservations to the ride. So there are celebrities going on this thing. I mean, that's cool. Including Lady Gaga, Justin Bieber, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Ashton Kutcher. There will also be a television series titled Space Race, in which contestants vie for a ride aboard Spaceship Two. That's pretty cool. I would audition for that show. That program will be produced by Mark Burnett, the mastermind of Survivor and other reality TV shows. Space Race will air during prime time on NBC. I'm gonna watch this show. I mean, that's pretty cool. Some number of weeks or months after the maiden launch, Mark's series will hit the air. Peacock Productions Scott said. More about Spaceship Two. Okay, I will put this link in the description. But there's one last thing I want to talk about. I guess I have like 6 minutes, because I want to just have 40 minutes. I mean, that's the maximum I want to go. But, so I want to talk about something that's also going to be going into space. If anyone is a fan of Doctor Who out there, like I am, the 50-year anniversary. I mean, if you don't watch the show, I just want to let you know that this show has been going on since 1963, which is crazy. But, I'm a huge fan of Doctor Who, as you know from my YouTube channel title, TARDIS Games. The TARDIS is something in the show. Probably explained this, but I don't know. It's something in the show in which the main character travels through time and space. But anyways, the 50th anniversary is coming up November 23rd, so it's 15 days. 15 days? Am I right about my math? Yeah, 15 days. November 23rd. But on November 23rd, this guy and his daughter, who are huge fans of Doctor Who, he's been watching it since it's been on, and his daughter's been watching it since however long she can remember, I guess she said. But, they're going to be launching a full-size TARDIS into space. And if you don't know what the TARDIS looks like, it's a 1950s police public call box that is a thing in Britain. Look it up. Just look up TARDIS on Google Images. You'll see what it looks like. It looks like a small box, but it's bigger on the inside, as they say. And, yeah, so this guy is going to be building a full-size TARDIS, not including the interdimensional bigger on the inside thing. It'll just be a replica. And he's shooting it into space. And he's hoping that it will be able to go into Earth's orbit, and it will be able to orbit around the Earth. This would be amazing if I'm to just wake up in the morning, look in the sky, and see a TARDIS floating, like a TARDIS replica floating over my house. I would go mad if I saw a TARDIS flying over my house, even if it was fake. That would be awesome. But I would just poop my pants if that happened. Not literally, of course. But so like I said, this guy wants to be able to do this. And he's hoping, like I said, Earth orbit, stuff like that. But he started a Kickstarter online. I don't know if it's been concluded. If it has, or if it hasn't, I should say, I'll put it in the description, but if you want to see the Kickstarter for yourself. But, excuse me. But he'll be putting this awesome life-size TARDIS thing into space. And he started the Kickstarter because he needs money for it. He started off with like a Yahtzee size cup thing to be putting in. It would just be like really small. It'd be like couple inches by a couple inches size, but he said he's hoping to get enough money to make it a full-size TARDIS. I think he's nearly there. It would be awesome if he could do this. Is there a spider, like, climbing up the walls here? No? Okay. Coming up on 40 minutes. Great. This is my longest episode ever. But, oh, we're almost done. I think when we're done with this, I'll just end the episode. This set of coal. So, let's just do that. But anyways, this guy is like, I don't know, 60-something, and he's been watching the show for a while. Since he was 10, I guess, if he was 60-something, because 50 years. But, his daughter's also been watching it, so they've been doing this. They planned this for a while, I think he said. But 50 years, I mean, come on, guys. What show do you know that's been show that's been lasting for 50 years? Tell me in the comments if there's a show that's been going on for 50 years or longer. Just tell me the title. And I'll be damned if there is another one. But originally, Doctor Who, the show, in 1963 when it was first made, after its first episode was about to be cancelled because no one watched it, because they thought the whole idea of, like, this old guy, because back in 1963 the guy was really old. I think the actor was, like, 55, but he looked 70. So no one watched it because it was, like, this old guy who was just going to be traveling through space and time with this girl, his companion, who are usually young women in their 20s or something. They thought it was a bit, I don't know, creepy. I don't know. But it was planned to be canceled because no one watched it after the first episode. But they kept it going, and now look at it. 50 years. I mean, come on. 50 years. I'm gonna finish my rant. But, Oh no, oh no, oh no, ow. Open the door, Yay. Oh, there's an Enderman in my house. Great. Actually, I want to show you the roof first. The roof is just stone bricks with torches on it with the coal. Look at that gigantic amount of coal. I mean, that's a double chest. That's crazy. But anyways, 50 years, awesome. November 23rd. If you're a fan, didn't know somehow that this was coming. Let's just harvest this sugar cane. Whoop. There we go, 12. That's always what we should get. Also, I put these under maintenance because things of stuff. For some reason, these back 3 that would grow on this wall wouldn't grow. So I want to try to figure that out, so I just put signs saying under maintenance. If you're wondering how I did this, magic. I just put signs like that. Are there people coming for me? I hope not. But, so we got through more than a double chest, which is pretty amazing, if I do say so myself. So I guess next episode, we'll break the rest. We'll end up placing all that coal off camera, because, you know, stuff of things. Are we about to crash? Are you about to crash? Don't tell me we're about to crash. Oh, we're about to crash. Oh, never mind. Thought we were about to crash. But that's it for this episode, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. It was a bit of a talky That's all we did. It was a talky episode of me just placing coal and stuff. And, oh, I heard a ladder. No, nothing. But, 42 minutes. So we've been going for a while. So anyways, hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like, subscribe, and comment. It means a lot. It helps the channel a lot. It brings up my ratings and stuff. And I will see you all later.